Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video you will be notified. So first things first, we got a couple of church announcements that I have to get off my chest right now. First thing, I am burning incense, so if you see smoke it's because I have the fan on and I am burning some Nag Champa incense right now. So that's what's let me just show y'all just in case, because I don't want nobody talking smack. But it's in here. This is what I burn my incense in. So I am burning some incense. That's what that is, okay? Second thing, I had a comment. Well, actually, there was a couple of comments that came out regarding the video that I did, that I put out at the beginning of this week when I was telling you guys about the spyware and the protection for your computer and identity theft and all of that stuff. Let me just say this, because one of the comments kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it pissed me off. Like, seriously, y'all can keep those comments to yourself. Let's be clear about the situation. I take time out of my day to come on here and to provide information for people that I don't know. I don't know any of you guys on a personal level. You understand what I'm saying? But I still have to take the time out to research the information, to sit here, to record the information, and then take more time to edit that information and upload it on here so that you guys can have it at your disposal, okay? So every once in a while, if I am offered the opportunity to make some money, because YouTube is not paying my bills, so I have to still be able to take care of myself. I am a single mom, okay? Newly single, by the way, but I am a new single mom and I have children that I have to take care of. Now, with that being said, I am never going to overwhelm you guys. I am very, very choosy, but at the same time, I am learning, okay? I haven't been doing YouTube for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. This is still new to me. So I am learning the tricks and the trade of the game as I go, okay? There was a couple of sponsorships that I have gotten, like the jewelry that you guys hear me talking about pretty frequently. I have a beauty and lifestyle channel, so I'm hoping that sometime in the future sponsorships like that are geared more towards beauty and lifestyle will be moved to that channel. But that channel is still relatively small, so that's why I'm doing them on here. With that being said, I don't do sponsorships every other day. You guys don't even see me do sponsorships every week. It's like here and there, every blue moon. I'm trying to keep it at a minimum, maybe 1 to 2 a month, but I'm not going to stop because it's making some of you guys feel some type of way. And in regards to that story, that was actually a true story. I may have fumbled over my words because I was nervous about getting the information to you guys in a certain type of way for the sponsorship, but that was actually a true story. That actually happened to me. I was heading to, I think it was Dollar General, and I got a phone call and the guy literally pretended to be an FBI agent, gave me a badge number. Now, I don't know what an FBI badge looked like. I don't know if it has numbers, letters, hieroglyphics. I have no idea what it looked like, okay? It sounded legit, and I gave him my information when he asked me to confirm my identity. I gave him my social security number, not realizing that it was a scam. And then when I did realize, I hung up and I literally called, like I said, I believe it was TransUnion, because there's not really a whole lot that we can do nowadays to protect ourselves as it pertains to identity theft. So I called one of those credit checking bureaus and just had them place like extra security measures on my social security number, so that way if anyone tries to open a credit card or anything that requires running my social security number, I will get an alert, and that way I can call them and say, hey, you know what, that's not me. You know what I mean? So that was a true story, but I just had to get that off of my chest because that just really made me feel some type of way. At the end of the day, if you guys want your information to come to you on a silver platter or in a different way than the way that I am presenting it to you, you are more than welcome to go and look at other people's channels. I don't understand this self-righteousness and this sense of entitlement that some people feel that they can come into somebody else's life or personal space or whatever their platform and tell them how to run the show. Now, I know realistically that this is going to happen regardless of how small I am, regardless of how big I get, but I just had to say something today because that is a part of me keeping it real. And me coming on here and asking you guys to try a product doesn't make me any less authentic than the next person, because what I don't do is do what is that, clickbait. I don't give you guys, I don't do, oh, stimulus has now been approved. I don't do any of that. You guys have learned the tricks and the trade of Tay. You know that I'm going to give you daily news, and that daily news may not have anything to do with anything stimulus or otherwise, okay? I'm going to talk about emergency SNAP maximum benefits until they cease to exist, and that's just going to be what it is. hey, I feel like at any time that I have made any significant changes to my channel, even when it came to starting a beauty and lifestyle, I included you guys in that decision. I said, hey, how do you feel? Should I do my vlogs on this channel or should I separate it? The majority of you said separate it, so that's what I did. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking about that, and we're going to get into the actual video because I've been talking already for 5 minutes. So anyways, don't mind my makeup, you guys. Again, I am trying to grow my brand on the other platforms. So there are some days that you guys are going to see me wearing makeup, and there are some days that you guys are going to see me just being myself, natural beauty. Okay, so today is one of them days. I wanted to get up after I got off work. I decided to get up and do my face really quick, take some pictures and post them on Instagram, which if you're not following me is live love elevate live_love_elevate on Instagram and on TikTok. But on that note, you guys, let's jump into the news. So South Carolina House approves the a ban on voluntarily terminating pregnancy with exceptions. It says the South Carolina House on Tuesday approved a bill that outlaws this procedure, except in cases of pregnancies caused by rape or incest. Okay, the chamber initially rejected the bill without the exceptions by 8 votes, but once Republicans saw the outcome, they quickly went through a number of complex procedures and votes to bring the bill back from the brink of failure. The exceptions were added by enough lawmakers shouting, and the bill passed by a vote of 67 to 38. Now, we've been talking about this a lot, you guys. There's no more to this article, by the way. We've been talking about this a lot, and you guys know I'm going to continue to bring you guys this information as it pertains to this, because our body, our choice. I understand. No, I don't understand. I get nope, that's not what I want to say either. I appreciate the fact that they are trying to make some exceptions to say if you have been suffering any type of sexual trauma, or if you have a situation of incest, then you have the opportunity. But no, it doesn't stop there. Our body, our choice. And until you, a man, goes through the things that a woman goes through, our body is constantly changing and fluctuating. We go through menstruation, we go through menopause, we go through it's a whole bunch of stuff that goes on with our body, okay, that they don't experience. The only thing that they can, in my opinion, the only thing that they experience is the stupidity and a midlife crisis that to me seems to last forever in most men. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. I love men, but y'all got some problems. Not to say that we don't, but this right here is our body, our choice. Okay, moving on from that, Capital One customers, if you have any type of Capital One, I don't know if it's any type of car loan or if it's a credit card, but it says how to claim money from Capital One's 190 million data breach settlement. Okay, a huge data breach in March of 2019 exposed the personal information of more than 100 million Capital One customers. As a result, the financial powerhouse has agreed to proposed 190 million settlement that is set to receive final approval next week. The plaintiffs in the class action suit claim that a hacker couldn't have accessed a Capital One's Amazon hosted cloud computing systems if adequate protections were in place. Capital One knew of the particular security vulnerabilities that permitted the data breach, but still failed to protect customers, according to their complaint, putting millions at risk of fraud and identity theft. Capital One did not respond to a request for comment. The company denied any wrongdoing, but in December of 2021, statement said it was agreeing to the 190 million payout in the interest of avoiding the time, expense, and uncertainty of a continued litigation. The U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Virginia granted preliminary approval for the deal on January 31st, 2022. At that time, prospective class members had until August 22nd to file a claim, but the deadline has now been extended to the end of September. Here's what you need to know about the Capital One data breach settlement, including how to find out if you're eligible for a payout, how much money you could receive, and the new deadline for filing a claim. For more on class action cases, find out if you're eligible for money. Hold on. It says there's another one. There's another one in here that they're talking about. There's another class action suit against T-Mobile. It's $350 million for another breach case. Apple's $14.8 million iCloud storage settlement, or Facebook's $90 million data tracking payout. But it doesn't, oh wait, I was about to say, it doesn't give you the information on where to go. Where do you go? Doesn't give you the information. Okay. So, How much can I receive? Here we go. How much can I receive? Class members can collect up to $25,000 in cash for lost time and out-of-pocket expenditures related to the breach, including unreimbursed fraud charges, money spent preventing identity theft, and fees to professional data security services. You can claim up to 15 hours of lost time spent addressing the issue at a rate of $25 per hour. The settlement also provides 3 years of free identity protection services through the Pango Group, including identity monitoring, lost wallet protection, security freeze capabilities, dark web monitoring, free account restoration, and $1 million in identity theft and fraud insurance. Okay, how do I file a claim in the Capital One data breach case? You can file a claim online at the class action settlement website. You'll need to set up a unique ID. Well, no, it says you'll need the unique ID and PIN printed on the notice you receive from Capital One in the mail or via email, along with detailed documentation including receipts, bank statements, voided checks, and invoices. If you lost your notice or never received one, contact the settlement administrator at 855-604-1811. Okay, that's 855-604-1811. You can also print out a paper claim form and mail it in along with any supporting documentation to the settlement administrator at Capital One Data Breach Settlement Administrator, P.O. Box 4518, Portland, Oregon 97208-4518. Again, that's Capital One Data Breach Settlement Administrator, P.O. Box 4518, Portland, Oregon 97208-4518. Okay, the deadline has been extended to September 30th of 2022. The deadline for exclusion from the settlement in order to retain the right to pursue separate legal action expired already on July the 7th. So if you feel that you are a part of this and you have spent money, and here's the thing, going back to what I was talking about in the beginning of the video, here we are talking about identity theft. Here we are talking about data breaches. Here we are talking about protection, but nobody says anything when I mention it and when it's in an article. But if I mention, hey, you guys, this video has been sponsored, blah, 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 that's when the problem starts. I just had to point that out because I literally just talked about a service in this article that they will provide to you to help you monitor your identity and all of your identifying information on the line, the dark web, and so on and so forth. Okay, but watch how many people miss that. Moving on from that, I'm going to try to leave a link to this article, by the way, down below in the description box, just in case you guys want that information and you missed it in the video. Check down below for that, okay? Moving on from that, then we have mandatory kindergarten bill sent to Governor Newsom. Here's what parents need to know. So this actually came out, this is for us in California, okay? This actually came out a day ago. I'm not sure if I read this to you guys. Young children in California may be soon required to attend kindergarten. The state Senate passed an education bill Monday that requires all students to complete 1 year in kindergarten before going to the first grade. I already thought that that was kind of mandatory. I kind of thought that that was the thing already. Exiting California law doesn't require children to attend school until they're 6 years old. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. Senate Bill 70, which was created by Senator Susan Rubio, a Democrat from Baldwin Park, comes after many of the state's youngest students skipped kindergarten during the C-19 pandemic, heightening learning gaps concern. As a public school teacher for 17 years, she says, I have witnessed the detrimental impact on young students who miss out on fundamental early education, said Rubio. The voluntary participation for kindergarten leaves students unprepared for the educational environment they will encounter in elementary school. I thank the sponsor of this bill and my legislative colleagues for their support on a bill that will change lives. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Honestly, I could go either or. I kind of feel some type of way about public school. Okay, I don't think that I actually saw something on the line the other day where they were saying one mom was saying that she didn't think that children need to be in school for longer than 4 hours a day, and I agree. What's the point of them being in school for 8 hours? Now I do understand, for the sake of us working, everybody can't be so blessed and fortunate to have a job where you can work at home or work around the children's school schedule in school. But at the same time, with that being said, I also find that it's very, very, very difficult to find jobs to work around your children's schedule in school, if that makes any sense. Okay, so it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like, honestly, the way the society is set up, I just feel like It's definitely a lot harder if you are a single parent, because then you don't have that other person to help you, to rely on, to help go pick the kids up when you work. Maybe you guys can alternate. I work the day shift, you work the night shift, so you pick up the kids when I'm at work, I'll take care of them at night when you at work. You know what I'm trying to say? Everybody isn't fortunate to have that type of situation. So school in general for me has always kind of been like an issue whenever it came down for me trying to find a new job, and whenever I was trying to go into higher education, which is why a lot of the stuff that I am doing now is online. It's geared towards online. I got my bachelor's degree from going to an online institution, okay, if that makes any sense. Moving on from that though, we are going to end off with emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of September. Yes, September. We are already at the end. For you guys, this video is going to be going out on a Thursday, but for me it is actually Wednesday night, okay? So let me just refresh here. So currently the states that I have being approved for September maximum benefits is Alabama, Colorado, DC, Hawaii, Illinois, Kansas, Maine, New Jersey, New Hampshire, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Virginia, Utah, Washington, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. Alright, you guys, as always, I hope this information was in some way helpful or useful to you guys in the least little bit. Do me a favor if you haven't already. Don't forget to smash that like button, because it really does help to let YouTube know that you like what I'm doing and you want me to stick around. Let's drop some black hearts down below to go with the theme of the makeup and the outfit today. Let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. I was going to apologize, but you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, because I'm not sorry. I was going to say I'm sorry for going off. I don't really think that I went off in the beginning of the video, but I just had to let that be known, because there's a lot of stuff that I could be doing like other YouTubers, like clickbait and promising you guys gifts and basically buying you guys' loyalty to my channel, when I'm literally trying to grow my brand and my channel more organically. I'm not coming over here offering you guys things every 5 seconds just to get you guys to stay and take interest in my channel. I'm winning you guys over with myself, my spirit, everything that is me, my honesty, me being me, if that makes any sense, okay? So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to encourage you guys to sit in your truth in whatever fashion, flavor, color that may be. Remember to live, love, and elevate, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace, y'all. Bye.